Hi, I'm Terrinique Show, founder of the best-selling naturally curly hair care brand Curly Belt and host of the Terrinique Show, a show where we talk about hair, a woman's crowning glory. I'm so happy that you've allowed us to be a part of your hair care journey, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Terrinique Show. I'm your host, Terrinique Penniman. I'm so happy that you're here again, joining me with another episode. On this show, we talk all about hair, all things hair. Call me the curly queen, call me the expert, whatever you want to call me. No, not whatever you want to call me, but you know what I mean. On this episode, we're going to talk about how to tell if your hair is protein sensitive. I keep hearing this all the time. People are like, oh, does it have protein in it? I'm protein sensitive. My hair is protein sensitive. Just like people who are like, I got to eat stuff that is gluten-free. I'm gluten sensitive, so it's a lot of things. Like people just realize that I guess certain products don't work for them. People that don't eat eggs, I'm so sorry if you can't eat eggs. I mean, eggs are just so delicious. What do you do if you can't eat eggs? What do you substitute? For me, eggs is like a staple part of breakfast. If I'm ordering breakfast, I have to have pancakes, eggs, bacon. I want everything. And they're sitting there looking at me when I order. Like the servers are like, why are you ordering all this food? You're gonna eat all that? Yeah, I'm gonna eat all of this. I'm gonna eat everything I order. But no, I do not eat all. I just need to have the eggs there. You just need to have the eggs on your plate, right? If it's no eggs, it's not breakfast. So if you're sensitive to eggs, because I had a party for my daughter at school and the teacher was like, oh, there's 3 kids here that are sensitive to eggs. So I'm gonna ask their parents to send in, a dessert for them. How do you even make dessert without eggs? I don't even know how to do that. Anyway, that's a tangent. Sorry for getting off on that tangent. Let's talk about protein sensitivity in the hair. So, protein sensitive hair is hair that is extremely sensitive to the ingredient protein in a product. So anything like with keratin, if you look at the ingredient statement, it says keratin, hydrolyzed wheat protein, peptides, amino acid. If you see any of these ingredients in your hair products, then that means the hair product has protein in it. And if you find that your hair is sensitive to protein, stay away from those products, okay? The main way to tell if your hair is sensitive to protein is basically by washing it. So let's shampoo the hair and just leave the hair, let it dry, or let a portion of the hair dry. After you've let a portion of the hair dry, if you, if you brush the hair and you find that you get like split ends or breakage, that means that your hair is protein sensitive. People who have low porosity hair and that have fine strands, so fine hair strands, they're usually the ones that are more protein sensitive. Something about low porosity hair where, it's so hard to absorb moisture that the strands become, they contract and they become dry and brittle. These are the types of hair that will be sensitive to protein. So we know how, after getting out of the shower, if you shampoo your hair, I'm talking about not putting any conditioner on it or anything, just shampooing it, and then you try to comb it or brush it after it dries, and you notice that you get split ends or breakage, then your hair is very sensitive to protein and you should avoid it. Another thing is with protein sensitive hair, you want to make sure that you are conditioning your hair. You don't want to be skipping your deep conditioning treatments. Again, look at the ingredient list. Most deep treatments will say, protein deep treatment on it. It will be flat out spelled out. But if your hair is sensitive to protein, you want to pay special attention to the ingredient statement just to make sure you don't see anything that says protein or hydrolyzed or keratin or peptides or amino acids. because then you know that this product definitely has protein. You want to look for products that have, moisturizing property. You can use alcohol. Some alcohols are good, like cetyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol. These are moisturizing alcohols. Look for those type of alcohols in your deep conditioning treatments. And you want to look for ingredients like argan oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, like very nourishing ingredients, so that you can get like the moisture, soothing, and the nourishment of a deep conditioning treatment, so that it will help with your dry, protein sensitive, brittle hair. So the thing what you need to be doing is strengthening the hair and moisturizing it. But you do that by using ingredients that have rich nutrient content. Another thing is you want to use products that are water-based. Water-based products mean that they moisturize the hair. We know that moisture is the number one, water is the number one moisturizing ingredient. So you want to look for products that have water as the number one ingredient on the statement, and moisturizing oils and butters, and stay away from anything that has protein in it if your hair is sensitive to protein. I hope that this was helpful to you. I know it was short, it was brief, but we get to the point here and we give you the hair knowledge that you come here to get. If you, enjoy this information, or if it helped you with your protein sensitive hair and what to look out for, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you have a great day.